Welcome to Tent and Tiny Travellers. This is leg one of our European road trip, Exeter to France. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. We left home on the Sunday for a hopefully quick jaunt up to Maidstone, where we booked a hotel for the night before we travelled across to France the following morning. Travelled along the A30 and A303 for a late lunch at the Cartgate picnic area. It's a really nice spot. It's got a lot of space with a nice cafe. Of course, it didn't take too long for us to get caught up with all the traffic, and it took about 3.5 hours to get to Stonehenge.
What did we think of Stonehenge?
Pretty decent. Seen it, the fire.
Pretty decent. Never seen it before.
Yeah.
Welsh stones in England.
A quick pit stop at Fleet Services for toilets, and we finally made it to our Travelodge at Maidstone. 8 hours after we set off. Now, a quick note about this Travelodge. The car park is really small. It's only about 20 spaces. We had to park in the Asda car park behind. So, bit of a late night, some food and bed. Up nice and early the next morning, a really good breakfast, and we were ready for the day. I have to admit, it was a good Travelodge. Staff were excellent, and best of all, the van in our trailer tent was still in the Asda car park. So we headed off down to Dover to catch the ferry. Got there in plenty of time. But guess what? The ferry was delayed.
We're down with the lorries. Here we go. We're over the sea.
Annoyingly, even though we'd arrived in plenty of time, we were one of the last aboard the ferry, which meant when we got the other end, we were one of the last off. I don't even think they realised we had a trailer on behind, because as we boarded, we were kind of wedged in when there wasn't a lot of room for everybody else.
The ferry was really good, apart from it just being really wobbly, but it went quite fast. It was really good. We got there quite a good time, and well, yeah, it's really good.
Looking forward to getting off.
Yes, very.
If it's your first time travelling to Europe, don't be scared, guys. It's not as bad as you think. Yes, they drive on the wrong side of the road from what we do in the UK, but actually it's pretty straightforward. Most of the road signs are what you'd recognise. Just relax and enjoy it. We travelled off from Calais past Dunkirk down to our first stop in Belgium. So our first site, we picked this really because it was within an hour of Calais. We didn't want to do too much driving on our first proper day. Check-in was quick and simple. We booked this site through PitchUp, so they had all our details to hand. Just be careful of the farm shop, which is attached to reception. It's amazing, full of fresh produce, beers, wines, meat, cheeses, you name it. After check-in, one of the hosts actually gives you a guided tour of the campsite, and they do this on the back of a golf buggy. You hop aboard, they drive you around, show you where all the facilities are and where all the vacant pitches are. So the campsite itself, it's located about 1 kilometre from the Belgian border. Set on a working farm. I've already mentioned the farm shop, so I won't go there again. There's a large central toilet shower block area with laundrette, etc. Very clean, very modern. There's a communal kitchen area with seating where you can use the fridges, freezers, microwaves and things like that. That also has a games room in it, which is a nice touch. There's a children's playground with a trampoline. All the pitches are huge, and there's a combination, there's probably about 60 pitches for touring, you know, trailer tents, that sort of thing. And there's probably a dozen or so hard standing areas for camper vans. They also have their own accommodation that you can rent, sort of caravan sized accommodation, which is really nice. Free Wi-Fi throughout the site. We didn't have a problem connecting to it, and we were up in the top corner of the campsite, which is, you know, quite a way away from the centre, but we didn't have a problem. Just see on the left there's another small toilet area with wash facilities. Overall, absolutely excellent site. In fact, I look forward to coming back there, and I'll definitely make sure we go back there when we next visit Europe. 2 nights, 6 of us, I think it was £54, so €62. Not bad at all, and that included electric. So yeah, really good. To visit Flanders Fields is to honour the past and remember the sacrifices made. It is a place that reminds us we must never forget. We headed northeast into Belgium and to a location called Verkevenbos, just north of Passchendaele. I've always been interested in the First World War, and I thought it would be good to go and have a look, pay my respects, and also we could go for a bike ride while we were there. Verkevenbos is literally a stone's throw from the disused railway line, and that leads down past Passchendaele to Tynecott Cemetery. On a quiet hill in Flanders, Belgium, lies Tynecott, the largest Commonwealth War grave cemetery in the world. More than 11,900 servicemen from the First World War are buried here, their sacrifice etched into the very soil beneath our feet. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go. It's been on my bucket list for years. Beyond the rows and rows of countless headstones are the walls where the names are carved into stone. Over 34,000 soldiers that never came home. The cemetery stands on the site of a former German defensive position. It was captured in 1917 during the Battle of Passchendaele and became a field dressing station, and then a place of eternal rest. Nearly 8,000 of the memorials bear no more inscription than a soldier of the Great War. known only to God. Don't forget to join us for leg 2 as we travel from France through Belgium across to the Netherlands.